try to go slow with this, because if you listen carefully, there's a couple heavy hitters in here. Now remember, this is what he gave me. I ain't smart enough to make this stuff up. I'm just letting you know, okay? Okay, so here's what he says, son. Because what I asked him is, I said, do you have any kind of word for us? He says, son, you've asked me many things over the years. I have been faithful to answer as the season gave release. This season is no exception. Your enemy is quick to push his hand in these days, thinking he can move ahead of mine. I say to you, he cannot. Well, his camp has focused on created light, taking it apart and reassembling it, somehow thinking they would gain an advantage over me and my creation. In doing so, they have totally underestimated the master creator. Just as an auto mechanic may repair a faulty engine or even enhance it, he or she lacks the ability to design it from nothing under normal circumstances. As I have shown you, your sovereign Lord is both the source and activator of creative light. There are spectrums I have yet to release and sounds yet to be voiced. We are in the process by which I include my called out ones into the equation. Everything that has transpired up to this point in history has been to let him think he has the advantage, and then I fully released my called out ones. The real exercise that takes place as you engage the resources and culture of heaven is to see who can maintain the focus and purity of heart to carry out my plans and do things my way. I have allowed some to see heaven tech. Well, I'm sorry, I got to back up. Some I have allowed to stay more visible, while others I have kept nearly hidden. I have allowed some to see heaven tech because the level of sophistication that your enemy has reached far exceeds what the natural mind can fathom. Soon, and I mean very soon, will release a sound that will activate into fullness that which is very old that I placed in those called according to my name and purpose. I encourage you to think big, really big, for the intensity in which you prepare now plays a role in how I use you in the future. Learn to place a demand on creative light as it fits into my will and purposes. As I open a new channel of understanding to those who seek to know the inner workings of my heart. And then, okay, this is what hit me pretty hard. For in my heart is a place for you to step into where the light of my glory will shake you, realign you, and tune you as you become a voice for my will and purpose.